Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Remember, subscribe is the vibe. You boys on the road to 20K. Humbly. Next up, Alex Pereira. I ain't gonna front, I started watching the UFC in 2020. I've become a huge fan of the sport since then. Throughout the past couple of years, I spent countless years catching up on all the fighters, learning about their backgrounds, learning about their records. Bro, I love this sport. Alex Pereira, from my short knowledge of watching UFC, he was one of those killers who was fighting out there in Brazil and overseas, dominating. I don't want to say he was undefeated. They regarded him as the man with dynamite in his left hand, bro. And since he's coming to the UFC, he's been a problem from his rivalry with Adesanya. And he's done a lot in a very short time in the UFC. He's already a two-time division champion in only 11 months. But we're gonna get right into Alex Pereira, the world's most dangerous striker career documentary. Let's see how this began. Let's see how it unfolded. And let's see how we got where we at today, because this dude is a problem, bro. And I do feel like because he's because he ain't American, he's not known yet. But bro, I ain't gonna front, man, this dude look like Tyson up in that octagon now. I mean, that's the closest I could compare him. Tyson, Frazier. This dude got Thor's hammer in this fist, bro.
Pereira is one of the most dangerous strikers to ever compete in the UFC.
Oh my God, bruh.
His calf kicks devastated his opponent's legs, and his left hook sent him to another dimension. It will only take Alex 7 fights to become a 2-division champion, the fastest in UFC history.
7 fights. 7 fights to win 2 different championship belts in 2 different weight classes. It took him 7. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. They pushed him. They pushed him up the rankings, bro, because they saw something special in this man.
Since young, Alex struggled with alcohol, already drinking while still a teenager.
O lugar onde eu cresci foi na periferia de São Paulo. Fui aprendendo ali ter uma qualidade de vida não muito legal, né?
He decided to visit a kickboxing gym, and since then fell in love with striking and martial arts. Alex began fighting as an amateur kickboxer a year after he started training, and almost immediately started knocking people into orbit. His kickboxing coach at the time dubbed him Poetan, or Hands of Stone.
Hands of Stone. And he tall
His
too,
knockout
bro.
ability did not diminish when he turned pro in 2012. He entered a kickboxing tournament where he would need to fight twice in the same day,
Pereira,
defeating Clee Silva in the finals and winning his first tournament belt in kickboxing.
Slapped him. Oh, now he's still here. Should have stayed down, my boy. Should have stayed down, my boy. Should have. Watch the left. Oh my God. You saw the left coming. Watch the left.
Entra a esquerda de novo. Outra
Yes,
vez a esquerda
you
3
saw it.
vezes. Tá perdido o Clee, entrou a esquerda, apagou. Vai pra cima o Alexandro. Momentos finais do round. Ele vai colocando golpes. Tá entregue Clee Silva. Vai encerrar, acabou. Campeão da categoria de Alex Pereira.
Alex will compete for the Pan American kickboxing title against Maria Adero in August 2013. He would knock down Maria twice with knees to the
Oh my
body.
God. Oh nah, that knee to the rib was crazy. That knee to the rib was
Eventually
thick.
putting him away for good with a right cross. Kickboxing often has tournament-style competitions where a fighter is expected to fight multiple times per night. A brutal way of competing to see who is the most dangerous striker.
That's crazy.
Starting from
Multiple
October
fights one night.
2013, Pereira will fight 3 back-to-back tournaments. He will lose the first 2 in the semifinals, with the loss to Caesar being a very questionable decision.
Olha a combinação do Pereira.
But Alex will eventually win the Glory Middleweight Contender Tournament by defeating Dustin Jacoby and Sahak Papayan in the finals.
11-1, 8 knockouts.
Introducing Alex Pereira.
Dustin would get rocked by Pereira's left hook, which is still relatively unknown at this time.
Jacoby could be hurt.
But Dustin would get hit again by the same
Oh
left hook,
nah.
this time putting him down
He's done.
and out cold for the first time in his career.
Pereira is moving on to the finals.
His fight with Papayan will be a grueling 3 rounds. Alex would drop the Armenian fighter in the first round, but Papayan would survive the onslaught by Pereira and make it all the way to the end.
I'm not trying to make it to the end though. Oh my gosh, he's sizing me.
Winner Alex Pereira.
It was in Glory where Alex will meet the most important rival in his career, the
Izzy.
Stylebender, Israel Adesanya, or the Black Dragon as he was known at this time. It was a heated rivalry from the very beginning. Adesanya was a much more agile fighter, dancing around Alex in the first round and touching him up from a distance. Nearing the end of the round, Alex will corner Izzy in the ring and force him to fight in the pocket, where Alex will have a power advantage.
Hell yeah.
The second round, Alex came out much more aggressive, hoping to back Izzy up into a corner and control his footwork. Izzy managed to dodge most of Pereira's punches, but still got caught with heavy strikes. In the final round, Alex was much more fatigued than the light-footed Stylebender, and Izzy will control the fight from the outside and outpoint Alex to finish the round. Alex will win the decision.
In the blue corner.
But many believe the fight could have easily gone to Izzy, suspecting some foul play with the judging. These two will meet again 1 year later, this time in Pereira's hometown, Sao Paulo, Brazil. In their second outing, we see Alex employing more head movement in his defense, perhaps
Only
learning a
man
bit
to
from
ever
the
knock out
Stylebender,
Adesanya.
dodging more strikes compared to the last time they fought. But keeping your hands low comes with risks, and Alex will get rocked in the second round by Izzy, and force the ref to give him a standing 8 count, surviving the second round. Realizing that he's now behind on points, Alex will bite down his mouthpiece and march Izzy down, catching him on the chin with his signature left hook. Reminding everyone that he can outpoint Alex all you want, but all he needs is one shot. And Sean Strickland can back me up on this.
Every round, he hit me with at least one punch where I'm like, I don't know how that would have felt with a 4-ounce glove, so.
But the difference is, the man touches you, and you just die.
Alex will stay a few more years in kickboxing, racking up wins after win against some of the toughest middleweights in the world.
The man touches you and you just die. Come on.
His left hook will be a nightmare for anyone that dare challenge him for the
I've
glory
never
middleweight
seen
belt.
so much power in the left hand.
7, 8.
Done.
Fighting out of the white corner in his 4th defense of the belt, Glory middleweight champion of the world. He is Alex Poatan Pereira.
The middleweight championship of the world, Psycho Wellness.
That TKO finish.
Oh my gosh.
Wow!
Damn.
My goodness, and he's busted Will.
Oh my god. Oh. He blocked it. He actually blocked it. Well, obviously, if he bleeding, he didn't really fully block it, but damn.
The middleweight championship of the world, Psycho Wellness.
That TKO finish.
Oh, high kick! Wow! My goodness, and he's busted Wellness wide open.
Jeez, what power that Pereira had.
And now Pereira go for the finish.
Oh. Nah. Nah.
Doesn't know what's
Nah.
hit him.
A flying knee like that.
Easy work for Poatan Pereira.
When he got tired of knocking people out in middleweight, Alex decided to move up and challenge
Why'd we let this man into the U.S.? Wow.
Carnegie Albina for the interim light heavyweight title.
He was doing that?
Even as the middleweight champion, he's defended the title 4 times, and he's wanted a new challenge now, so he's stepping up.
Here we go. Light heavyweight championship of the world on the line. Pereira comes out, guns blazing.
Keep your hand up, my boy.
Albina would survive the first 2 rounds, even returning some heavy hands in the second.
High kicks landed for Pereira. And Albina a little off balance. Now Albina coming forward.
Oh.
Oh, Pereira may be hurt here.
But in the third round, Alex would drop Albina with a knee to the body.
Albina eats a knee now, trying to hold on. Can Poatan put him down? And that is a knockdown for Pereira.
Then proceed to introduce Albina to his left hook.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Damn.
Becoming the first fighter in Glory to hold 2 titles in 2 different weight classes simultaneously.
Come on, he did that before. Wow.
And now, interim light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex
Pereira will defend his middleweight belt one more time with a spectacular knockout at the buzzer.
Here we go. I mean, he keeps his hands low. It's just got sharp eyes, but Byrak's hurt.
Them knees is disgusting. Wow. On the bell. On the bell. He done.
Left hook right at the bell, and that is it. Hands of stone.
That left hook, that's his dangerous strike.
And 3 months later will move up and challenge the light heavyweight champ Artem Vakitov. This will be the hardest fight for Alex in recent years, but he will manage to outstrike his opponent and win by split decision.
He's figured it out. Look at that.
There's those low kicks from Vakitov.
Look at them low kicks, bro.
Like, when you throw your low kick, you get those big punches thrown at your head. But I think this is
like Joe Rogan says it all the time because he sat there and watched Alex Pereira in live fights. He says his low kicks are the hardest thing to telegraph. He shows no indication that he's throwing a kick until it hits you. And they're saying with the force that he's able to generate from just his hips alone, it's like he could break your leg with like 3 kicks. Don't ask me.
Round for Pereira. I mean, he's coming forward, he's a little bit more active, putting the combination.
Like, look, sheesh. Look early in the fight. Look at some of his low kicks, bro.
He will manage to outstrike his opponent and win by split
Look at his low kicks.
He's figured it out. Look at that.
There's those low kicks from Vakitov. But the problem is, like, when you throw your low kick, you get those big punches thrown at your head. But I think this is a better round for Pereira. I mean, he's coming forward. He's
Oh my gosh, look at his combinations.
And that will do it. It's anybody's guess.
And new Glory Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, Alex Pereira.
Alex has achieved tremendous success in kickboxing, but his career was stagnating. He still remained relatively unknown outside of hardcore fight fans, a fact that Adesanya was quick to point out in an interview in March 2020.
But then, yeah, this fight I fought and I got knocked out. My first and only ever knockout loss. And even the same guy now he watches all my fights, but I've never ever watched any of his fights. At the end of the day, no one knows who the f he is. And he's gonna be that guy when I'm world champion, when I'm a legend. He's gonna be at some pub, talking some shit about, I beat that guy one time, trying to get a dick sucked from a crack whore or some shit.
Bruh.
This would light a fire inside Pereira and drive him to pursue MMA wholeheartedly. At this point, Alex already had a few fights in MMA around 4 years prior, with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss.
So because Adesanya was talking like that, that's what made Pereira into wow. And karma got him
but
good.
His opponent's Thomas Powell has done his research.
His plan is to get Pereira up against the cage, use takedowns, tire him out.
And like any smart MMA fighter, he would initiate wrestling as soon as possible, hoping to take Alex to the ground and finish him there. At least that was the game plan. Alex will introduce Thomas to his left hook, this time wearing a much smaller 4-ounce glove.
Oh!
Over and out!
That's the power.
After this fight, Alex would go back and defend his Glory light heavyweight belt one last time against Artem Vakitov. Just like last time, it was a very close fight, with Alex scoring more strikes than his opponent. But the judge would deduct a point against Alex for clinching, a questionable decision, potentially costing him the fight.
Oh, 1 point down.
I don't
1 point down.
I don't agree with that one.
1 point down.
I'm sorry, I don't agree with that.
Yes.
Well, that changes the entire complexion of this fight. Spinning.
All for your winner by majority decision. And new light heavyweight champion of the world.
Just 2 months later, Alex made his UFC debut, and his reputation and glory would precede him.
His UFC debut, and
This
is one of my most look forward
his
to
face,
moments.
yo.
This is one of the most
Just stone
ferocious
face.
fighters that has ever entered into the sport.
The former Glory Kickboxing Champion, Alex Poatan.
I remember at that time, I'm like, Glory Kickboxing Champion. Who the hell is that?
His opponent Andreas Michailidis would waste no time clinching up with Alex, taking him down and trying to wear him out with grappling.
This is an excellent opening for this fight. Yeah, look at this.
But Alex, now
Different
training
sport.
with Glover Teixeira, would get back up on his feet and stay relaxed in the clinch. In fact, Andreas looked much more exhausted by the second round.
Andreas Michailidis, who seemed exhausted on the stool.
And Alex wasted no time putting him asleep with a flying knee.
Speaking to it, all the
With a flying what? Oh, shit! Oh, my God. Oh, nah. He's done, Rav. That knee's crazy, bro.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Alex Poatan.
We have been looking forward to you competing in the UFC for a long time. Your debut did not disappoint.
Bom, treinei muito para isso. Muito obrigado a todo mundo.
Thank you very much, everybody that supported me. I also thank my opponent for making this fight with me.
Pereira's next opponent, Bruno Silva, is also a striker, having knocked out all 7 of his last opponents. But when facing Alex, Bruno will grapple and get his first takedown of his UFC career.
A striker. That means he's not trying to get hit by this man.
Silva, and he gets it.
A very smart choice. But Alex will manage to get up right away and proceed to outstrike
Oh my
Bruno
gosh,
on
bro.
Knee up top. Only on UFC Fight Pass.
Oh!
Tips to the body. You can see when he starts dancing a little bit, starting to find it.
Oh yeah, it's over. It's
And
over.
has him against the fence. A shot from Silva in return.
Your winner by unanimous decision.
Cooked.
Alex Poatan.
Cooked.
Alex's meteoric rise will propel him to face the middleweight wildman Sean Strickland.
Like, look at that, yo.
Rise will propel
Alex Pereira is 5-1. 5-1, and they match him up against a man that's 25-3 and Sean Strickland, the number 4 ranked. And I think this is in the middleweight division.
To face the middleweight wildman Sean Strickland. This was
They
a
just
risky fight for both Sean
skyrocketed
Strickland
him
and
right
Alex
up.
Pereira. Alex, still unranked at this time, will be facing the number 4 ranked veteran of the cage. Being a wild man, Sean had no plans to take things to the ground, instead choosing to stand and bang with Alex, because grappling is gay.
I mean, you're trying to take your nutsack and put it in a man's face and smother him with it.
Bruh.
I'm not saying it's gay, but I mean, if that's not gay, what is gay?
That plan will backfire. Alex would touch him up with calf kicks, slowing Sean down, feint a level change, and introduce Sean to his left hook.
Both guys stand very straight up. Yes.
Oh my
Good,
God.
because
Oh my gosh. Look at this right. Look at this follow-up that finishes him. Look at the precision. The left buckled Sean Strickland, but the right is what put him to sleep. Pinks. First round.
Extraordinary.
You can't play with this dude, man. You cannot play this game with this guy. Right. Maybe grab him. Maybe try to wrestle him a little bit. Look at what happens. My goodness.
UFC 281. Alex has finally chased down Izzy from that bar in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And these two longtime rivals will finally face off in the biggest arena in combat sports.
There go Izzy, the same guy that said that no one would remember this man's name. He could remember his first knockout, and that dude's somewhere he's gonna be somewhere and nowhere. Nobody knows him. Nobody cares. And look, the boogeyman is here. The boogeyman is staring him down. There's no way in hell Izzy thought, damn, Dana White looks scared. There's no way Adesanya thought that Pereira would follow him to the UFC. It was just beautiful.
Position now where you have beaten almost everyone in the division.
Look, we know who's next. That Poatan.
Israel being the most dominant middleweight since Anderson Silva, and Alex the only man to ever finish Izzy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening for the undisputed middleweight championship of
I love the stare down, yo.
The fight started with Alex sneaking in calf kicks one after another, But almost like deja vu, Izzy would catch Pereira again at the end of the first round.
Oh! Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell.
Breathe, for the love of God.
Saved by the bell, Alex would recompose himself and come back strong in the second.
You never know. Oh, God, take some chances. Oh, nice jab there. Oh, my goodness.
Surprising everyone when he decided to take Izzy down. In the third, Izzy reversed the takedown attempt and would control Alex on the ground for the majority of the round. Now visibly more tired and possibly behind on the scorecard, Alex's corner would urge him to knock out the champion.
Enough. You need to get to him. You need to knock him out. Listen, you need to knock him out.
Advice he would take to heart.
Like, what are the odds? Your ultimate rival who beat you like decades ago in a completely other sport, you know, kickboxing and MMA, UFC, like just a completely different other sport. This guy follows you, like you find success in a whole other sport. You're dominant. You're one of the most dominant champions of all time. Izzy, I'm talking about. And it's like you done beat everybody underneath you, and the one person that you didn't think that you were ever really gonna have to worry about is the guy that takes your belt away from you.
UFC undisputed middleweight.
Now aged 35, Alex began struggling to make middleweight, as he would regularly cut 25 plus pounds to make weight. And this dehydration makes your brain much more susceptible to punches, something Izzy capitalized on during the rematch, knocking out Alex in the second round.
Beautiful. Bow! Bow! Classic.
Alex decided to move up to light heavyweight in July 2023. Now one weight class heavier, Alex is no longer the giant in the division, and his first test will be the former UFC champion Jan Blachowicz, the Polish Power. This will be the biggest test of his career. To nobody's surprise, Jan wasted no time trying to take Pereira down. Alex would defend for a while, but eventually get taken down and control for the remainder of the round. With one round in the bank, Jan would strike with Alex in the beginning of the second round. But Alex quickly started chopping at his legs with calf kicks and left a welt on his lead leg. Blachowicz decided taking Alex down would be the smarter choice. But now much more tired than before from all the grappling, Alex would get back up and start breaking Jan apart with strikes for the remainder of the fight.
Oh yeah.
Winning him the split decision.
I mean, that left leg is disgusting. Look at that welt on that thing.
Nice jab by Pereira. Oh!
By split decision, Alex Pereira.
Não, com certeza, foi uma luta muito dura. Pô, é cara que eu sabia que queria vir me colocar pro chão.
Well, it was a very hard fight.
Mind you, Adesanya tried the same thing and actually fought the same dude, and Adesanya lost to the same dude going up another division. Alex Pereira beat the same dude that beat Izzy in a whole completely different weight class.
I think I was able to show you guys a bit on my ground. So be patient, my friends, because I'm going to be able to show it all soon.
Now having defeated Jan Blachowicz, Alex will fight for the vacant light heavyweight title against another former champion, Yuri Prochazka.
Damn. This is the
Hold on.
Damn.
Main event, light heavyweight one, user bet 88,000 on Yuri Prochazka. Potential payout. Okay. Okay.
Yuri, being another heavy-handed striker, would decide to stand with Alex at first. But Alex has a way of turning strikers into grapplers very quickly.
Look at that leg kick. Look at that leg kick, bro. You can never time it.
His leg's already hurt, Joe.
It's already hurt.
It's already hurt.
That's unexpected. And again, he gets it.
Yuri's trying to take him
This
down.
dude is not even a grappler.
Alex will show a lot of improvement in his ground game, using the fence to get up to his feet. In the second round, Yuri will attempt to stand with Alex again, but this time it will be a fatal mistake.
It's a big right hand.
Oh, there you go. First time he's ever been knocked down like that.
Winning this title has made Alex Pereira a 2-division champion in 2 of the biggest combat sport organizations in the world, a near impossible feat for another fighter to replicate.
There's a guy that said that I was going to be a guy that just stay in a bar, so that motivated me, and he rescued me from a bar to be here today.
Hey, Adesanya, come to daddy.
Jeez.
Pereira.
Jeez. Oh my God, yo. I hope you guys enjoy that, man. Like, listen, this dude came out of nowhere, in my opinion, to accomplish what he's accomplished in just 11 fights, 2 years. We're talking about, there are guys in the UFC that's been fighting for nearly a decade without one belt. And to have gotten that in 2 different weight classes against the best. The best. I'm not like, UFC didn't force feed him easy fights to hype up his name. Nah, Alex Pereira was knocking out, you know, head honchos. You seen it. But nonetheless, this was very impressive. Like, I don't know where this man goes from here, but he's now the light heavyweight champion of the world. I feel sorry for whoever wants to challenge him, man. It's those leg kicks and that left hand, son. It's just made of stone. But I appreciate you guys. This was Alex Pereira, the world's most dangerous striker. Wow, that was fun to watch, man. I'm gonna holler at you guys in the next video. Mamba out. See you guys at the top, man.